Yes, I do remember the first house we were born in. I was born in Priory Road Southampton, 104 Priory Road Southampton, 2 up and 2 down.
Was you born in the house?
No, I was born in the general hospital.
Yeah.
My mother had varicose vein in the legs, because I was the fourth child born. She had varicose veins in her legs. And so, for the 6 weeks before I was born, she was in the general hospital, and I was born in there on the 4th of June 1925. And the maternity unit used to be part of the hospital in those days. I had 3 brothers and 2 sisters. Bill was the oldest. Ron was the second one. Doreen was third. I was fourth. Robert was fifth. And Edna was sixth. And that's all we had in that house. So there was 6 of us children, and Mum and Dad living in a 2 up and 2 down.
2 up and 2 down?
Yeah.
So did the girls share and the boys shared?
Yes.
Yeah.
Couldn't do much else, could we? Really? I was only 8 when we left there, so the memories I've got are like these, like on a Saturday afternoon, up in St Denis Road by the bridge, River Bridge, there was a picture house called the Lyric, right? A theatre, cinema, and it was Saturday afternoons. It was 2pence to go in, 2 pence, and I remember spending all Saturday morning running errands for neighbours to get 2 pence to go to the pictures. And that was it. That was the only treat we used to get.
What kind of films did you watch there?
Oh, Buck Rogers and all that sort of stuff.
What, science fiction?
Yeah, all that stuff, yeah. And I remember this. No, I don't remember. I was told that Bill, my oldest brother, took me to the pictures on a Saturday afternoon, right? And it was a cowboy picture. And in one of the scenes, the cowboy rode his horse over a ravine into a river. You know, all of it. And I screamed. And the manager made Bill take me outside. Because upsetting the audience. I remember that bit. Yeah, down the bottom of Priory, I was going to say this just now, down the bottom of Priory Road, there was a boatyard. And it was just a big opening from like the end of the road to as far as they could. Just a gravel surface. And then by the river, all the boats were built, and you know. And we used to play football down there, in this gravel bit. And this particular time, they had just started to concrete Priory Road, concrete the whole surface. And they used that yard as a storage where we played football, store all the great big barrels of pitch. Because when they were concrete, you had to put the pitch between to make the expansion joints between the concrete. And I used to take the lids off with like a tin opener thing, you know. And there they were, all these bunch of lids laying in the ground and the barrels there, and we were playing football. And the ball went in amongst these lids, and I went to get it, and I tread on one of the lids, and the other end came up and cut me across the leg, like just there. And I still got the scar on my hook there.
Did you have some stitches?
I don't know, quite honestly. No, I don't think so. I think he just healed up on his own. Yeah, it's one of those things, you tread on one edge and the other end comes up. and all the jagged bits on there, and just kind of, yeah, that was one of the things I remember. Right opposite, well no, not quite right opposite, just up Priory Road from our house, there was a church. And in front of the church there was about 6 foot of turf, and a brick wall with iron railings on the top. I don't remember why I climbed these railings, but I did. And jumped over and put my hands out to save myself and landed on a broken milk bottle. And I still got the scars here. Yeah. Not very discernible now, but they're still there. Yeah, and it went in one plate and came out the other. And Mum had to pull it out.
Oh,
The things we used to get up to, unbelievable, isn't it? You know we had the river at the bottom of the garden. I told you that, didn't I?
is it the itching?
The river is at the bottom of the garden.
Right, okay.
And our garden was held up by 6 foot sleepers on end. And that was the distance. And when the tide came in, we used to fish for crabs and stuff like that. And when the tide came in, so we had a neat tide, you know, up high, it would come up the garden to the back door.
Really?
You know, flood the garden, come right to the back door. Yeah. And now that house was, when we left it, it was condemned.
Really?
It was, yeah, it was almost a ruin. And I mean, it's still going. It's got old glazing and it's got all sorts of things. You believe it?
Someone must have saved it.
Yeah. Because there was no front garden. You walked on a path, opened the gate and 2 steps and you're at the front door. And you went in the front door and you're in the sitting room. And then you went through the passage and the stairs went up there. Then you went into the living room. And then another step and you're in the kitchen. So it was all one, you know. And in the kitchen there was I don't know what you'd call it, a boiler I suppose. It was like a big brick in the corner, a big brick built with a copper dome inside and a fire underneath. And that's what Mum used to cook on.
Really?
Yeah, used to make Christmas puddings and all, didn't it? I remember at Christmas time, 6 weeks before Christmas, Mum used to make the puddings, Christmas puddings. And she'd get all the stuff in, and she'd put the swapmy bits in there, the silver swapmy bits in, and we all had to have a stir, because we were supposed to be lucky. So we all had a big stir, and she'd make all the puddings and put them in it. And when she served them up at Christmas, if you got a silver swapmy piece in your pudding, you had to give it back, and you got swapmies for it.
Oh, right.
So she kept them for the next year. Yeah.
Is that because the silver didn't
Yeah.
affect the food, but the fragments would have...
Yeah, although the silver didn't do anything, but if you'd put pennies in there or something like that,
Yeah.
it would have contaminated it, wouldn't it? Yeah, she kept those same 3 swapmy pieces, as long as I can remember. Yeah. Oh, and down the bottom of Priory Road, it used to go over the railway bridge. Yeah? Down into Duke's Road. Well, at the top of this bridge, there were iron railings, and they'd been pulled apart. You used to go in there, and there was some waste ground down there, and play football and, you know, just generally mess about by the river. And in those days, lemonade bottles used to have a marble in the top. Just a ball of glass, really. It wasn't a marble, it was a ball of glass. To stop the gas coming out in the lemonades. I mean,
Oh, right. So when you drank it, the ball would sink to the back,
that's right.
and then it would float to the top again.
Yeah. And we used to use them for marbles, so we used to go down and collect these things, because they just ditched them all over there. We used to go and collect them, play football on that. And one day, my Peggy, who was Edna, Her name, we always called her Peggy, I don't know why. Her name was Edna. She was the baby. And Ron, my second eldest brother, is turned to look after her, so he takes her out in the pushchair. And we go up to the top of the bridge, and Ron wants to go inside and play football, so he leaves her in the pushchair on top of the bridge while he went and played football. Right? So when he come out, he come home. Forgot the baby, come home. Mum said, "Where's the baby?" Christ almighty, panicked. Because Bill, being the oldest boy, he went out looking for him. And what had happened is the boys from Duke's Road, they were a rough crowd, taking her out of the pushchair and put her up against the fence and using the pushchair up and down to go up and down the bridge like a trolley, you know. And so Bill went after him. He was a big lad too, Bill. He went after him and told him the story and got the trolley back and everything was all right, but that caused a panic, I can tell you. You joking? On £2.10 a week. That's all Mum had to feed us, 8 of us, for £2.50, or £2.50 a week, £2.10 a week. I know the money was different in those days, but even so, it was a struggle. A struggle. There was a little shop opposite our house. His name was Dent, a little grocery shop. And he used to give everybody credit. And every Friday night when they got paid, you'd go and pay him up. And then they'd credit for the next week. And they paid him up on Friday. So, you know. But on Friday nights, Mum always used to cook a big stew. And it was the best meal we'd had all the week. Marvellous. She certainly knew her stews. Yeah.